All right, it is saying we're live, and before people join in the chat, for everybody who's watching this as a replay, yes, live streams take a little while to get into the meat of the video because it's live and I say hey to people, so you can fast forward if you need to. All right, let's see if the notification went out to folks. Let me check and see if it'll let me. Okay. Alrighty, cool. Yep. Yay, it did. It let people know. Oh, I'm so glad it notified people. Yay. Our Northern Nest, Sheila, hello. Cry93, Jisoo, Tara Vogel, hello, y'all. Jennifer Ivy, Bruiser Bites, Chris B. Yes, Chris B, you made it to a live. Hello. Emily Lynn, City 2018 HTD, Donna Gerhardt, Sexy Kitten, Wet Paint Contemporary. I know your name. I just messed up because I can't talk. I know your name. Hello to y'all. Tomoy, Tammy Cutler, Lindsay in real life, thank God, hello. Oh, you said, thank goodness you went live. I needed something to listen to while I'm driving from Memphis to Little Rock, Arizona. Oh, driving from Memphis to Little Rock. Woo! Yeah, you need something to listen to, yeah. Oh, geez, it's the perfect timing. I just opened my phone to relax and the notification was there on top. Woohoo! Love that. Hello, Natalie and Crystal Erlinson and Stephanie L. Oh, yes, you got a notification. Yes. Awesome. Hello, Heather and Kate H. and Camila and Selmo. And let's see who Bex does makeup. Hello, hello, hello. And Lori Faber, Rebecca Hubbard. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Oh, it's Heather's first live too. Awesome. Well, cool. I'm glad that y'all are here. Yay. The T-Police. The T-Police is like my favorite person on Twitter because I really, no lie, I kind of hate Twitter. It's one of those things that when you do a YouTube channel, you really need Twitter. Oh, your eyeball. This one is fucked up. Sorry, Penelope. You need Twitter as a content creator, so it's kind of a necessary evil, but I low-key, I hate it. And the T-Police, for whatever reason, I don't know, you're the only person on Twitter that doesn't scare me or doesn't seem super angry all the time or whatever. Just makes the place so much more bearable, so thank you. I know I mentioned that to you before, but I just wanted to say it again in front of everybody. So if y'all don't follow the T-Police, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Jackie Vineyard, hello. Jake's Baby Cakes, hello. Chrissy Z Creations, awesome. Heather Turner says, finally got a notification. Yay, it works. Awesome. Terry Moore, hey. I'm so glad several of you are getting notifications. It's working today pretty good. All right, we'll go for it. Awesome. I'm grateful. Hi, Joyce Matheson, hello. Oh, man. Yeah, Jackie, I love that I'm starting to recognize so many names. I know, it's awesome. We have a great little community here. I usually recognize most of your names. And then those of you who are new, I usually try to remember a lot of people's screen names here and recognize them. So, yep. Shaylin Lukatich, hello. Mama Drama MD, hi. The Zarlafrin? You might have to hooked on phonics it in the comments to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. I don't want to pronounce your name wrong. All right. Oh, Rebecca Hubbard, it's your first live too. Lord have mercy. It's a lot of people's first lives. Damnatious. Heather, it's hot as balls everywhere else too. I'm dying. Yeah, it's hot. And I just got caught in the rain trying to come in. I don't know that y'all have seen or anything, but I sent a community tab post about a half hour ago to let people know I was stuck in traffic, and so I was going to be late to the live, but that I hope to be on by 4:30, and I did. I got on 5 minutes ago, so yeah, around 4:25 or so. So I made it. 25 minutes late, but I made it. I didn't want to try to mess up with traffic because it's raining out there. Got caught in the rain, and traffic always goes fucked up around here when it rains. People forget how to drive when it rains, and they have accidents, and I was wanting to avoid all that. Evie Mendez, you're not too late at all. I am 25 minutes late. I wrote that on my community tab, but I know not everyone sees the community tab posts, or sometimes YouTube doesn't show it right away, so I'm not sure how many of you were actually able to see that. I wrote it a half hour ago to let everybody have a heads up that I was running late, but, you know, I don't know if y'all got to see that or not. If not, no worries, no worries. Let's see. Anna Sagittarius, me, hello. Sarah Bruce, hello. Awesome. Yeah, Jake's Baby Cakes. Things people say in Twitter chat they would never say to someone's face. Same with some of the comments I get on my YouTube channel. I'm like, you would never have said it that way. You might have made a similar point to my face, but you probably wouldn't have said it like that. So I'm like, you would have had a little bit more tact and done away with some of the unnecessary parts of that. Dana S, hello. Oh, man. Yeah, go rest. 12-hour shift. Good Lord, go rest. Absolutely. You do not have to be a part of this. Absolutely rest. Let's see. La Unisex, is that how you say your name? I hope so. Hello to you. Seraphine, hello. And ooh, greetings from the Netherlands. Awesome. Cool. Ooh, Sheila, y'all made your move. You made your move. Ooh, I know that was a big thing. I know. Man, I'm hoping for the best for you. Oh, man. Aw, Shannon Champion, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. And the little bear. I love the little emoji things that are on those. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Aw. Let's see. Who else have I not said hello to yet? It's Lathan. Hello. I wanted to say hello to you. I'm glad I got to. Matt, hello. Yeah, understand. You can leave for work, and big hugs. Hope you have a great shift or, great work day. Awesome. Thank you for stopping in. That was very kind. Oh, and that's your husband. Oh, Sheila. Y'all are so sweet. Man, y'all give me the giggles. Let's see. Belly, hello. And Natasha, hello. Wendy Olsen, hello. I love that. Like, see how Wendy has been writing LYMI for Love You Mean It? Like how, I don't know. I'm easily entertained and easily wowed, but I think that that's really cute and really cool. So it's like, Love You Mean It, but it's LYMI, making it easier. So I think that that's awesome. Goodness. Let's see. Patricia McDonald. Hello. Melissa Phillips. Hello. Shannon Ken. Gwen Harris. Tiffany Chaffee. Awesome, y'all. I'm so glad y'all are here. Very cool. And thank y'all for giving me grace for running late today while I was in traffic. I appreciate that. I had to go pick up something, and contending with traffic to go pick it up was a pain in the ass. My mama's birthday was last weekend, and we're getting together tomorrow to do just I don't want to call it a birthday celebration because we don't really do that. In my family, we're low-key and boring, but we eat. We make sure we can eat. And so we get together and we eat. And so I was picking up a thing of cookies that I got for her birthday. And so we can have some cookies tomorrow. Elaine, hello, hello. Awesome. I'm so glad that y'all are here. So, I do not know how long I will be on this live. I'm not going to say it'll be a brief live necessarily, because I have a tendency of saying it's a brief live and then we end up being live for eternity. So I don't want to necessarily lie and say that on you, but yeah, I don't know how long I'll be live today. I will find out. Let's see. Wendy said, I knew you'd get it. Thanks for the shout out. Of course. I love it. It's awesome. Yeah, hashtag love you mean it. Hashtag LYMI. That's just so fun. It's easy. Oh, goodness, y'all. So, just in case y'all haven't seen it or known, my notifications and stuff, I did my June prediction, June 2021 prediction video on Tuesday. So that is up for anybody that didn't know. Also, my housing market, economy video, whether there's like economic crashes, things of that nature, that video went up on Thursday. In case any of y'all didn't know or weren't notified. And then just yesterday, last night, around 7:30, someone was like, oh, the stuff with the without a crystal ball thing came true that you said. And I was like, crap, I'm gonna have to do something on that real fast. So I threw all that together as quickly as I could and got it out to y'all at like 11 p.m. last night here Eastern time. So that's out in case any of y'all didn't get notifications for that. So just catching everybody up to speed on the 3 videos that came out this week. But yep. Awesome. Oh, Chrissy Z Creations, did our pet pics help you feel better? I even added my hubs with the cat so that all my furry critters were posted. Yes, it did. Thank you for that. For y'all that don't know, yesterday started off really rough over here. And so on Twitter, I was like, hey, y'all, post pictures of your little fur children, your little animal babies, or share some funny memes or funny stories, things like that kind of help be contributing to a chipper mood, because I was tanked. Already before noon I was tanked. I was like, Lord help this day. And yeah, there was a lot of y'all that sent your stuff and it was awesome. It did make everything better. Thank you. It helped a lot. It did. Judy Bullock, hello, and Katie May, hello, Lucy DeVille, hello, Maria Elena, hello. Awesome, glad that y'all are here. Yeah, so, in terms of today, because I was running late, I hadn't really thought through exactly what I wanted to do today, but I have a couple of ideas here. I do know that I don't want to get deep invested into anything that's going to be too emotionally or spiritually draining for me because I've had, and this is no fault of anybody's, but this week I've had several private readings with people that were like heavy or emotionally difficult to help process and things like that, and I'm happy to do that. I really am. It's what I'm built for and all of that, to take on the heavy subjects and work with it and help people that way. I love doing it. But if you do a lot of that, then you have to do a lot of the opposite, which is, calm, loving, self-care, all that kind of stuff. So I want to make sure that I whatever I do today is in line with being a bit on the more restful side, spiritually and energetically speaking, and then of course rest up tomorrow spiritually and energetically, so that I can get right back into it with private readings and everybody on Monday. I just want to make sure that I take care of myself enough that I can be good and helpful at taking care of y'all with y'all. So just throwing that out there. I don't if whatever we choose to do today, I don't want it to be too hard and deep, if that makes sense. Backwoods Barbie, hello, check a look. Right at home, hello, Bailey Slark, awesome, Alice Hernandez, hello, so good for y'all to be here, yay. Jake's Baby Cakes. I did do that. Or I may not be talking about what you wanted, though. When you said, do you plan on doing an updated video about Tati Swanson case now that Without a Crystal Ball threw him under the bus? I did a video that showed all the proof of me predicting that this would happen. But if you're talking about doing an update extra than that, not just a proof video or whatever, then I don't know if I plan on doing an update video or not, but it's something to consider. It's definitely something to consider. Yeah. Alrighty. So, let's see. We can do one of three things. Y'all tell me which you would prefer. Because there's three ideas that I have that I think would be, a pretty decent idea for today. So one idea is, I was talking with a friend the other day about how in some ways the spiritual community might actually, like the community itself might actually be, kind of unhealthy and telling people to do things or, feel things or be things that are actually not good advice and actually contaminate rather than contribute to spiritual well-being and stuff like that. Ironically, that a community created for good turns bad in some ways. So there's interesting conversations we were having about that yesterday, I want to say. So I kind of want to talk about that, but it doesn't have to be today. That's something that I'm happy to, if y'all want to have me make that like its own video, just talking about it, have it make it its own video, then I can do that. But if y'all want to kind of talk back and forth, because if I make it its own video, then it's just me talking about what I think about it. If it's me doing it on a live stream, then we can kind of interact about it. And you may have a preference on that, you may not. That's okay. Another idea for tonight is if we picked a card reading to do that is relevant and fun, but not too strenuous or whatever, not too hard right now, or a third option that we could do is just for the sake of having a quick little hangout, is just having a quick little hangout without having to pick a certain topic of spiritual discussion or of card readings or whatever, but whatever is on y'all's mind. Like if there was something that y'all were like, hey, I just want to talk about this together, or hey, I want to do some Q&A stuff here together, or hey, how about we ask you some questions about this and that and you give some spiritual advice or guidance or whatever on it, things like that y'all basically kind of choose how to use the time and what to do without having it be a topic, that it's whatever comes up kind of thing. So out of those three, let's kind of see what the vote might be. So voting a number one, if you were wanting that talk about the spiritual community being in some ways toxic sometimes. 2, if you would like to have a brief, quick and easy type of card reading on something that's not too hard or strenuous. Or 3, if you just kind of want a, hey, whatever goes right now, no particular topic, people just in the chat saying what they want to talk about or what kind of questions they have or things like that, and we just kind of go with the flow of where the chat goes. So 1, 2, or 3, y'all vote. and I'll catch up on reading the comments that y'all have written while y'all are doing that. So let's see. Let me catch up. I'm going to read this to myself while you're voting. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm seeing that. Erica Burton, hello. Yes, I know your reading's coming up this week, and I'm excited too, because I'm like, I see Erica's name in the chat. I knew how that is. So it'll be great to get to meet you. Natasha, hello to you. Cool, catching a live. Now I have a light break from cleaning and someone to listen to when I get back to it. Hell yeah, that'll work. Very cool. Awesome. Let's see. I'm just catching up on everything of what y'all are saying. Okay, before I read the numbers, I'm still checking up on the chat while y'all are putting in your numbers. I know that you're putting in your numbers. I haven't gotten there quite yet. I'm just checking out what else I'm seeing here. Okay, hello Rummy. I haven't said hello to you yet. That's a good idea too. We will consider that. If that doesn't happen today, then that could be a good video topic for someday. So let's see. Okay. Alright, another good suggestion here from Bex Does Makeup about what we need to know for the new moon this week, or Mercury retrogradeness, eclipseness, similar to what Alma does, my twin sister, because she does those zodiac type reads and astrology based reads very often. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm seeing numbers. Alright, so I see a 2 for a reading on something light. Then I'm seeing 2 1s. Hold on. I really am gonna do it this way. I don't want to have to count right now. So 1 2 3. I ain't counting. So all right, I've got a 2. I've got a 1 1. I got another 2. Another 2. Okay, another 2. Then a 1 and a 3, so I'm going to put them in both. A 2, a 1. I'm literally taking tally right now, people. I'm not lying. I really am. 2, 2, and hopefully I don't fuck this up, but I don't think I'll fuck this up. 3, 2, please. Another 2 here. A 1. Okay, 3, 3, 3, 3. Ooh, we got 4 3s all of a sudden. 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, let me pull it down more so I can see the rest of the votes. I know the last 3 I looked at was Rummy's 3. Okay, and then 3, 3. Here's a 2. I'm trying to be as fair as fuck as I can. I hope y'all see this. I'm counting. A 3, and then a 1, 2, 3 by Natasha. Thank you for being open to anything. I love that. Okay, I'm recording all of these, and here's another one for 1, 3, 2. Okay, 2 or 3, whichever one you want. Okay, 2, 2. Alright, blah, 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 and I'm almost done catching up on numbers here. I see 2 more 2s. Okay, I see a third 2 and another 3. Alrighty, so I have gone through all the numbers, and not that you're going to be able to see this. What the fuck? Alright, hold on. Alright, is that going to work? Yeah, I've gone through all the numbers, and apparently the 2s have won. The 2s have won. We have what looks to be 18 votes for the 2s. The second highest category was 13 votes for the 3. So it looks like the 2s have it. And the 2s So the one was about the spiritual community. I'm just going to write this down so that I can know for later, for the spiritual community. Okay. 3 was the any topic that the chat gets to choose, and 2 was a light read. So, alrighty. The 2s have it. We are going to do a light read today. That is what we're going to do. Okay. Thank y'all for voting. We had a real-time vote in the chat, y'all. We got all serious. Feel like we need somebody to take the minutes and write up the minutes and disseminate it in a listserv or something after this. We got all formal. Shit. All right. So, light reading, we have it. That's the winner here. Okay, then in that case, one of the things that was raised there about a potential for a light reading, I saw Bex Does Makeup sing about the new moon Mercury retrograde eclipse season. So basically an astrologically inspired reading. I've also seen a suggestion here about crypto. So then any other little quick brief suggestions, and I will pick whichever one my spirit feels drawn to the most, I suppose, at this point, because doing a reading, it really helps if it's something that I'm feeling drawn to, feeling like my guides are bringing me towards it, and so we shall see. I'll give it a second. I know the chat sometimes lags behind. Y'all type it and it takes a while for it to kind of come up for me to see it. So let's see. Ah, shit. I'm hitting my elbow on things. Okay. So Jisoo was like, yeah, the new moon one would be cool. I hear ya. Okay, Natalie and Heather are co-signing that. Alrighty. Okay. Yeah, we're seeing some people talk about that. Cool. The Stephen Avery one, oh yeah, I saw that in the comments. That, might have to, yeah, that might be for a different day, since that's true crime and talking about murder. It's not particularly light and easy. So I might have to save that one for later sometime. But yeah. Alrighty. Okay, so yeah, astrology is kind of the main thing coming up. The current astrology, things around that. So, okay. We can do that. We can be looking at how that might add to what's going on here, how it might complicate things that are going here, all that kind of stuff. So, alrighty, that works. In that case, let me bring up the cards here, and I'll move this microphone right here. I'll do that too. And let me make sure first that the lighting is alright for the cards, because sometimes that camera has to be reset, and I haven't reset it before we went live because I didn't know if we were going to do a reading. More or less it's doing okay here. Could be better, could be worse, so we'll take this. Alrighty. So, this is what we will do then. Let me go ahead. Y'all know I have learned better. I have learned to click the fucking record button so that I can make sure I can take this out and do another little short video with it later for anybody that's not able to watch the live stream and they don't want to watch the whole thing. They just want to see the snippet about the reading that we did, and that's all. So I'll record this so we can do that for people, make it easier. Yes, I have clicked the record button. Okay, so currently we are live here in the live stream. Those of you who are watching this video as its own separate video, though, are watching this as a replay. It's not live, but we did this during the live, and I'm recording it now. And the live stream hath voteth. they have voted to do a quick and easy, brief little reading on basically the astrology of things going on right now and how it impacts what's going to be happening, what we need to be looking out for, things of that nature. Apparently there is a new moon coming up. Apparently we are in the midst of Mercury retrograde, and we are coming up on eclipse season. And so basically people are like, how is all that shit gonna affect us, and what do we need to know, what's gonna come up, anything the guides need to share, any insights that the guides need to give us about this time, because the astrology is kind of all over the place, a little bit complex here. So yep, that's what we're gonna do. Thank y'all chat for the vote. Look at here, y'all, they like literally voted. Like, we took a vote. We got real with it. So, in terms of shout outs, I'll just give a couple of little shout outs here. So, shout out to Caitlin H and Cindy 2018 HTD, Silver Wolf, Kate H, It's Lathan, Natalie. Just want to give a couple of shout outs by some people that I was seeing up there for this video. Okay, so spirit guides, how is this crazy astrology gonna affect us? What do we need to expect as a result of all of these things astrologically going on here? And I will say, as I'm pulling this, that right now in live while we're doing this reading, it is July 5th, which is July 5th, for fuck's sake, June 5th, I skipped the whole month, June 5th, 2021 at 4:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's when this is being recorded here in the live stream, So let's go ahead and dig into this. I'm not saying that this is bad news, okay? I'm not saying this is bad news. I'm just saying that this is an intense time, okay? This is just a little intense. It's not bad, but what we're seeing here, without even getting any extra context on it, with this Nine of Wands upright, it's like, you know, we feel like we've already been through stuff, but there's more to come. So it's kind of giving me this feeling of how, and I've mentioned this kind of thing before, how we're seeming to, as of last year when COVID hit and all of that, we started to seem to have like 2-month periods where all hell would break loose and there'd be a lot going on. And then we'd see about 2 or 3 months where things were still going on, but it was a little bit more relaxed, a little less dramatic. And then we'd get another burst of 2 wild months, and you know, on off. This looks like we're about to be in a burst of one of our kind of dramatic times, a little bit of a burst here. So that is what we're seeing. We're seeing a little bit of a burst. And I do believe I mentioned that in different words, but similar, in my June 2021 reading that I just posted on Tuesday, this past Tuesday in May. So we are seeing that. This is a time where when we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, we're not going to feel like we're in control. And this Chariot card is saying we're going to want to dig in our heels about it, because we're going to want to feel like we need to be able to control it. We need to be able to understand it. We need to be able to wrangle it and balance it. But the difficulty and the beauty in this, depending on how you look at it, is that we're not meant to. Okay, so with what's coming up here, Elizabeth you just wrote, for fuck's sake. Yeah, so I love it. For fuck's sake. You're like me, but only I say, for fuck's sake. Yeah, but I love it. But yeah, the thing is, this is kind of coming up with a, flow on the water type of approach. Ride the wave. It's like we like to stand on solid ground because that feels more stable, that feels more planted. But this is saying we're going to be riding the wave. We're not going to be on solid ground. We're riding the wave. However, think about this. If you ride the wave on, say, a surfboard, for example, you're still on something solid. Even if the water beneath you is doing its thing, you're still finding some way to have your own balance and steer your own path, even if the ground is somewhat in movement. So that's what this is saying. Find a way to see your own ability to create a stability for yourself within the movement. Ride the wave. Do not fight the wave. Do not try to be like, I will get you, wave. Let me wave my sword at you and try to conquer the wave, because then you're going to look like Don Quixote and the freaking windmills. And don't be a windmill fighter here, okay? Just ride the damn wave. So here, this is where things are getting interesting. As if it wasn't already interesting enough. Things are not what they seem, and there are things that might come out of the shadows with it. So what we're seeing here is an unveiling of sorts. And I do believe, once again, that my June 2021 reading kind of hinted around this, that there were going to be some moments of unveiling, some moments of things coming out, and we do see that here. We see that coming up here. Aw, Silverworth, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. It was very kind of you. But yeah, we're seeing an unveiling of sorts. So it's like this crazy astrology going on with, again, Mercury retrograde, new moon, eclipse season coming up. The good thing about that is it could provide shakeups that shake things up and out. So that is a positive. Let's see. In terms of shaking things up and out, I want to know what this is referring to here. Okay. We get 2 emotional cards here. 2 emotional cards. Let's get some more information. So, 2 emotional cards. A card that classically stands, again, for Biden, usually, President Biden, but it doesn't have to mean this is standing for him, but it could, because we also have the Hierophant card. And this is a card that oftentimes for me is a signifier for government. So this, something about President Biden did come up in my June 2021 reading. Apparently this is like, hey, ditto on that, saying it again. So there's something coming up that pertains to him in a bigger way than just, oh, he happens to be a president. No, it's like something comes up with him in this crazy time astrologically that's upon us. So I want to say this reading feels like it's kind of for June and July, because that covers Mercury retrograde, it covers the new moon, it covers eclipse season and stuff like that. So it feels like June, July-ish here. Oh hell. With some of these cards here, remember how y'all, just for fuck's sake, we're going here. Okay, we've brought this up before. Inappropriate stuff going on with people who are trying to either travel, cross borders, or have any kind of traffic ing stuff done. So there's lots of things that can go under this, but it's a certain way of moving humans, and it can be done inappropriately because of immigration stuff. It can be done inappropriately because of traffic ing stuff. There's a lot of different things involved in this, but there's something here as it relates to being under Biden's watch or under his decision-making ability or something like that this summer that either Biden is going to be called to deal with, or he's going to get blasted for not having done enough or things effectively. So something there that is on his shoulders to have to figure out how to manage effectively. And I see people not being happy with it. Look, he's in the reverse position. I see people not being happy with it. Like, hey, you're not doing enough, or hey, you missed out on this big thing and made a big error, or something like that. So, you know, there's more to see. There's more to come on that. And we'll see if that ends up coming up in our July reading when we do that in 4 weeks. We'll see if that ends up coming up. But see some stuff there. Aw, Wendy Olson, thank you for the super chat. You said, B, you are so awesome. You are so awesome. So thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, so let's see. What else guides do we need to know in terms of this weird astrological time? All the stuff going on in astrology. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? You're fine, Lauren. You're fine. You are absolutely fine. Okay. Let's see. Alrighty. In terms of what else we need to know. Okay. Because they give me these two cards, just give me one card jointly on these two so that to verify if what I'm thinking y'all are going with this, spirit guides, is where y'all are going with this. Yep. Okay. So I figured as much. So right here with the Empress card up, right? This is talking about, for lack of a better way of putting it, remember how we've said, and I believe this came up in a recent reading too, the idea about reaping what we've sown. That's kind of this Empress card. And this can be a good thing or a bad thing. If you've sown good seeds, you're going to have some really cool stuff to reap. That's cool. Harvest your good shit. If you've sown bad seeds, you're going to reap your bad seeds. You're going to get them back. And so it feels like over the next handful of weeks, months even, that this is going to be one of those times that we're in a position that karma is kind of playing out, and it's playing out quicker than usual. Usually we have to kind of wait for karmic things to happen. Here, we're seeing it play out a little bit quicker than usual. So if you want good seeds or if you want a good harvest, make sure you're planting the seeds that you feel like would help you to receive your good harvest back, because we're just saying that swing is in full force here. Thank you again, Silverwolf, for the super chat. Thank you again. Oh my, y'all are being so kind. They're being so kind. So with this, it's like you have to walk away from certain things. There are certain things that might be trying to pull you down, take a chunk down at your vibe, try to, for lack of a better way of saying it, bait you into doing or saying things that are beneath you. And I don't mean that in a judgmental way. I mean beneath you as in when you feel like, I know I can do better and be better, and yet this is trying to make me channel my petty a little too much, kind of thing. This is a way of being like, come hell or high water, please try to walk away from that and not have that happen to you. Try, kind of thing. So I am seeing that. With this Knight of Swords here, this is talking about there's going to be a lot of movement. This is going to be a fast-paced time, astrologically speaking. We're going to feel that proverbial, a wave hit. And I shook up and I got the salt water out of my eyes and boom, another wave hit. And it's like, oh, damn it. And then we'll do it again. And like, whew, boom, another wave hit. So we're going to get that kind of feeling. It doesn't make me feel, for all y'all who freak out when I say that, it doesn't make me feel like that's the end of the world or it's really bad. It just makes me feel like it's intense, okay? So not super bad, just pretty intense. All right, there is a difference there. Like wasabi. Wasabi is not hot. It's just intense. Okay, that kind of thing. So, with the Nine of Cups, this is a positive thing here. This means that because it's going to be high movement with the astrology over the next few weeks or months, because of the high movement, it means that some of the things that were clogged up in the pipeline, so to speak, for you, are the beaver dam's going to break and the water's going to get to flow. Little beaver is going to go on, take his little business elsewhere, build a dam somewhere else, and quit fucking with our shit. And our stuff's going to be able to flow. So at least, even through the intensity, at least there is flow. Because sure, flowing fast and hard is intense, but doesn't it also suck when we feel stuck and like things aren't going anywhere? Don't we sometimes say, okay, I'll allow for a moment of intensity just so I can have the movement with it? We're going to have some movement. We're damn sure going to have some movement. So, we see that. Now, here, why I was wondering. It's fun here, actually, just as an aside, that I noticed the spirit guides here are giving us a mix of like personal spiritual stuff and then also like predictive, this is what's going on in the world type stuff. Watch out for this person, for the situation, for whatever. I think it's cool that they're mixing that up, giving us a little bit of both sides, because here now we're getting back into some of the stuff that we've talked about before. This is the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. These people are usually tied together in some sort of a way. They are somehow related, not necessarily related as in you're my sister kind of thing, but related in some kind of way as in you're an associate, you are a colleague, I know of you, you are more than an acquaintance, that kind of thing. And so these two people know of each other, are tied together some kind of a way. The woman is in a position that is a bit disadvantaged. The man here is in a somehow better position than that. Don't know how it's a better position, but technically, however the spirit guides are looking at it, this is considered a better place. Now, I just do want to say this is all alleged, just my interpretation, because I haven't said that yet, and I like to say that in all my readings. However, I had an idea of who this situation could be referring to, asked for guidance, and I got this Eight of Swords on it. This Eight of Swords is a card that I get a lot of times when we're talking about someone who is incarcerated because of the imagery on the cards of being behind bars, trapped kind of a way. I do know that a lot of things have been coming up in 2021 in general as it relates to a person, I'm not allowed to say her name on YouTube apparently, but Miss Maxwell. Her first name starts with a G. Feels like this is her. So there's something that they're bringing out here. Now, I am aware that isn't she supposed to have some sort of a court hearing, court date or something like that coming up like over the summer? Let me just look that up for y'all real quick. Let's see if it'll say. And if anybody knows, you can write in the chat too. Oh, something looks like it might be delayed. Ooh. Is there more stuff? Or is that from back? Is that from back in the... I'm seeing an article from May 11th of this year saying that there is a trial for her set for November. I'm seeing. See, it says it was originally slated for July, but the judge agreed to postpone it for November because of new charges that came up. Ooh, okay. So apparently there's something going on with that situation, and it's coming up here. Even if the trial is no longer happening in July and it's happening in November, we're still getting it here as we're talking about the astrology of now. So there's something going on with the new moon or with Mercury retrograde or with eclipse season that is still going to have an impact on this, on her, on this situation, even if her trial date has been postponed. I see Caitlin H over here, right? She was denied bail. Ooh. So let's see, spirit guides, what else do you want to tell us on this about how this astrological season and time right now that we're going through is impacting this situation? What do we need to know? Ooh. Okay. So, Magician card. This is, I'm getting my resources together. I'm getting all my shit together. Y'all can write the name in the chat for anybody who's wondering. Miss Maxwell starts with a G. I just can't say it. Or the video will get taken down. Thank you, Caitlin H. Epi's right hand woman. This Magician card is like, we're getting our shit together. We're getting the wands together. We're getting the cups together, the pentacles together, the swords together. We're getting all of our shit together. So this is kind of saying that this period of time, how it's influencing it is that they're being able to get a lot of things together for this trial that's coming up later this year. So remember when we were just talking about how the floodgates were opening and things were kind of moving now, getting to move over this, next coming weeks or months. This looks like whatever it is that they're doing to her / about her, that stuff, anything that they weren't able to really get their hands on, or it wasn't really able to kind of go much forward than that, and they're just kind of dealing with what little bits they had. This is like, oh no, now we're getting our shit together. Now we're being able to get our hands on more things or something along those lines, because boom, we get that 3 of Swords that y'all just saw me put on this. This is a heartbreak card. This is like, let me put mine in there. Let me put mine in there. And I want to put mine in there. Almost as if it's like there are people that are like, I've got something that I can add to this, and I'm going to be one to slice in. And I've got something I can add, and I'm going to be one to slice in. And so it's like time to find ways to, metaphorically speaking, make her be a human pincushion by virtue of accumulating evidence. So it seems like there's floodgates opening that can bring new things to the table, whether it's new evidence, new people to speak out, new angles to look at that had not been able to be looked at before, all of that kind of thing. Heather, is that a dab emoji? Is that little emoji doing like the... Is that happening? Oh man. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, this is interesting. What else? Judgment card upright. I mean, how much clearer can you get? Judgment day. Judgment is upon us. Angel Gabriel blowing that horn and saying, all right, you're going to rise up and quote unquote be judged, whatever. That's what we're seeing here. Yeah. Hanged Man. It's like the world kind of pausing and being like, okay, this is happening. We have a pause. We have more time. There's more that can be done now. This is like we've bought more time. Wheel of Fortune. so that things can be going as they may, and that doesn't look like a positive direction for her if it's in that reverse position. This is a card about feeling like, oh crap, I'm having to give up. There's things that are going one after another. Page of Wands, we've got some new direction to take. Ooh, Page of Swords. Remember, pages are also youthful cards. So, ooh, and the moon. Youthful cards. So, this to me feels like there are some people who, whether they're adults now or not, when they were not adults, when they were young like this, having had some sort of experience, like personal experience with this person or this issue that the person is in jail for, incarcerated for, that there's something that they have to add. And the moon card here is all about those hidden secrets and the deep, dark stuff. So, the darkness is continuing to come upon her and her deeds and the people who have worked with her, consorted with her some kind of way. So, Lord, Spirit Guides, I do remember asking for a reading that didn't get too deep or dark. Did I not ask that before we started going down this route? Is that not why we chose this astrology reading, to be a little bit lighter? I swear, y'all, it's just what I'm here for, I guess. It's just what I'm meant for. People just throw, the darker shit at me, and I work with it because I'm used to it, I guess. It's interesting how that happens. So, there's that. Let me go ahead and pull this up, and we'll just do one more little reshuffle and check in, and then we will call this one a day here. Tyrannosaurus, welcome to the Perk Squad. Love that name, by the way. Tyrannosaurus. That's awesome. Tammy Hill, please do not ever be sorry that you're late. Nobody is ever required to be here at all, much less on time. Do what you want to do what you gotta do. Alrighty, so Heather's like, I said your guides weren't listening. That's funny. Okay, so any last bits of things that we need to know for this astrological season that is upon us over these next few weeks / months? Anything else that we need to know? Interesting that they're giving us some of the similar cards that they were already giving us earlier. And now they're kind of giving us those again. Let me get some context cards on some of these. So context card on this one up here. You did not just go off and give me the damn devil card after I just told y'all were giving me some draining harder stuff instead of the easy stuff. And now you gave me the devil. Damnacious. Alrighty. So, I want one on that one too. Okay. Give me one on this. Okay. And the next one. And the next one. Okay. Alrighty. So this seems more personal. So we're going to get to that last. And I'm going to do these things up here. Alright. Let's get an extra one on this damn devil. Since you gave us the devil, go ahead and give us some extra ones on him. Oop. Okay. Don't want more than one. Alright, so up here. 2 of Wands in reverse. This is just kind of talking about there are people who are starting to prioritize some things in a big way. Whatever this is that they're working on, prioritizing, figuring out, honing in on, this is something that would be considered bad, negative, toxic. We're not here for it, whatever it is. But whatever it is, they're trying to push forward on it fast because it's something that they want to get through quick, where it can go under the radar. So think of somebody being like, and I'm not saying this is what it is, but think of this as an example, how people have in the past been accused of trying to get a bill passed really fast through Congress because they slipped in something that was selfish for themselves and they wanted it to get approved real quick. You know, that kind of a vibe. It doesn't have to be that exact thing that I'm talking about here, but that vibe of let's do something fast, see if we can get it in under the wire. Like maybe distract these people over here with something else and we do this all sneaky under the wire. There's something here about rushing forward on something that this group of people have prioritized, whoever these people are, and whatever this isn't really a good thing. They gave us the damn devil card, okay? It's not really a good thing. There is this King of Wands who is either the person who thought it up or the person who is the face of it some kind of a way. This is a guy in this reverse position. He is a bit overbearing, controlling, dominating. He's someone that wants his way when he wants it, my way or the highway. I like to be able to be in control and say how things go, yada, yada, yada. And so he's either the one who thought of it or the face of it. Some kind of way, whatever this is going on. They have these hidden agendas. Obviously, they have deep, dark, secret hidden agendas because we already saw the damn devil card. So obviously, that's a thing. It has to do with this. This is either it has to do with women or has to do with a particular female. I don't know if she is a part of this or if she is affected by this. And if it's women as a whole, I don't know if we are a part of this or if we are affected by this. But there's something here that is pulling in this Queen of Pentacles. Don't know who she is. If she is a single person, like just one single person, one female, or if this is talking about women as a whole in general. So, not sure. Hi, Cassidy Jones. You've never been here for a live. Well, now you're here for a live, and whenever this recording goes up on some other day, you're going to be shouted out in that. So, welcome. Yeah. Multiple people involved in this, so that's what I was saying a while ago. These people have a lot of pride about what it is that they feel like they want to get done, and it's something that they've been working on for a while. This is a slow and steady wins the race. This is something that they've been piddling away at, planning for a hot minute now. This is not new to whoever this group is. Jumping on a bandwagon of getting people while they're down some kind of a way. Again, why is it well, we know why. Remember, this comes up in all of our readings. It came up in a June reading too. It's just because these rich men here just have a lot of power and they're able to kind of make things happen. Whatever. Same old story, different fucking day. Literally, this world is ruled by rich men, and apparently they get to make all the decisions about everything. This is what this is showing. I don't know. But that's what we're seeing. Whatever this is, it's an emotional issue. We've got these two emotional cards up here, and it's an emotional issue, and it is something that is not just, not fair, and technically, some people might even speculate on its legality in general. But at least, if nothing else, not just not fair. So, interesting. Whatever this is, again, coming up in the next few weeks or months, we're going to have to stay tuned and see what this is and how it plays out. But this could be upsetting. Whatever this is, this could be upsetting. Just throwing it out there, it could be upsetting. And it does feel like it's going to play out kind of bigger scale. So, Whew. Down here, we're in the home stretch, y'all. We're in the home stretch. Let's make it through. All right, with these cards down here, these cards, like I said, are feeling a little bit more personal about all this astrology stuff going on. So what it's saying, again, it's reiterating what it said earlier about planting the good seeds if that's what you're wanting to harvest, because we're going to reap what we sow. And so it's, again, reiterating that. It's saying that even if there's going to be some of these difficult things that are happening, we can find these ways to have our silver linings in it. So look to the silver linings. Do not get mired and obsessed with all of the chaos or the drama or the negatives. Don't get lost in the stories. Pull back. So it's reiterating that. And then over here with the strength card, upright, but the family card in reverse. This is kind of saying, and I believe this came up in something recent too. Maybe it was the June reading where it said that love life stuff is gonna be hard in this time. That, of course, in general, there could be people that don't experience any hardships. You got something tight and it's good. You work through it. That's great. But there's going to be some hard stuff. And for some people, they're going to feel like the universe is trying to shake them up, out, and away from their romantic partner or from the family unit that they're in or something like that. And this is basically saying you're strong enough to go through this. Do not wrestle with it too hard. Do not resist it. Again, like we were saying at the very beginning of this video, riding the wave, okay? We're riding the wave. If you want to do it on a surfboard so you can feel like you got some kind of footing under you that's stable, do it on your damn surfboard, but ride the wave. And don't fight against it or it's going to be harder. So we don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Alrighty, y'all. So this is what we got. Yeah. I want to know your thoughts. I'm going to end this recording because it's been going for 36 minutes. But for people who are watching this as a replay and not live in the live stream, stay tuned. We're going to talk a little bit about some other stuff in an outro, some kind of a way that I will film after this. But I'm going to end the recording now. So, stay tuned. Alrighty, recording ended for everybody that is here live, so I'm gonna pull these up. Y'all done suggested something that went harder, deeper, darker. Look at y'all. Oh, goodness gracious. So, yeah. Woo. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Good Lord Almighty. Alright. That one was, well, shit. Y'all, as I was shuffling just now, that went and popped out a card that flew off onto the floor. Look at which one this is. The Moon card in reverse of an unveiling and things coming out. So even as I'm shuffling to move this stuff away and put it back, we still got a last little card that's like, things are coming out. Things are, coming up and out. And when I say things are coming up and out in the open, I don't always mean, politics or celebrities or stuff like that. I mean in your own damn personal life. Things might come out and you might be like, whoa, so-and-so's pregnant, or whoa, so-and-so was cheating on someone, or whoa, they're saying what at my job now? Surprises, things coming out. So, there we go. Speaking of coming out, it is June, Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. Ooh, here for Pride Month. Oh, hold on. It's Lathan. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Oh. He said, poop. So much for a light reading, but thanks for doing this reading, sending out positive vibes to everyone in the chat. Well, thank you, Lathan. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate that, and I'm sure everybody in the chat appreciates the positive vibes, too. So here, for Pride Month, let's get Penelope to to be festive here and to show support. All right, Penelope, you want to show some Pride Month support here? Let's show some Pride Month support, Penelope, by doing lots of colorful eyeballs here representing the flag with the rainbow and all the love shooting out of it in every ray and form that it can have. Let's honor that, Penelope, why don't we? Let's honor that, Penelope. So, yeah, let's do that. Where are we at? We could do one right here. Let's do that, Penelope. Okay, so let me move this one up a little bit. There we go. All right, thank you, Penelope, showing your pride here for Pride Month. Yes. Wanting to say that this is a safe space community on this channel for anybody in the LGBTQIA plus community. We are welcoming and non-judgmental and happy to support here. So, showing some support for Happy Pride Month here. Just wanting to recognize those who go through a lot of struggles on a daily basis internally and with sometimes family and work, and then sometimes on a broader scale with discriminatory policies and things of that nature. And so wanting to show some support here. Alrighty, so thank you, Penelope, for that. This is as bedazzled as it can get right now. Alrighty, so let's see. Just reading some of the chat here. Ooh, September Claire. Hi, B. Just woke up in Australia and now I'm watching you with a cup of tea. Ooh, Lord, does that sound good? Man, I'd love to be there. To be in Australia in the morning, drinking a cup of tea. Like, to me, that sounds like the ultimate vacation getaway. And for you, I know that's like, well, that's my life. But for me, I'm like, oh, man. Oh, that would be great. That would be great. Aw, Rebecca Hubbard, this was amazing for my first live. Thanks so much, beautiful. Love you so much. Love you too. Love you, mean it. Oh, man. Oh, I'm loving all the rainbow flag emojis and things. So, awesome. Alrighty. Yeah. Caitlin H. So happy that this chat is so amazing and welcoming. It means a lot to everyone in the community, me included. Yeah, and as I've talked about before, I have gone through some internal battles myself back and forth on whether or not I am on the asexual spectrum. And I've been open and upfront about that. I'm not ashamed to say that. And I'm also not ashamed to say I still don't have it completely figured out, because there's a intersection sometimes for some people who they're not sure if they're on the asexual spectrum or if they just have some sort of resistance to that whole part of life because of some sort of trauma or something like, or medically low libido issues or things like that. And so some people, myself included, can be confused, like, is this a medical problem for me, or is this a trauma issue for me, or am I somewhere on the spectrum? And it can be hard to kind of sort that out, and there's a lot of people that don't know where they fit in with that. And so I've mentioned that before for myself, that I've been on a journey of trying to determine kind of where I fit and, what might be some root causes for how I am the way I am with that, or if I don't have to worry about any root causes and I might just be on the asexual spectrum, and that might be okay. And so I've mentioned that before, and it's nice for people to hold that space for folks who are somewhere in between or don't know where they are and they're still figuring things out. Sometimes people can be harsh, like, pick a label and tell me your label. What are you, or where are you? Are you on here or not? And if you're on here, where are you? And that can be pressurizing to some people who are like, I don't know, I'm still trying to figure things out, and people can feel bad about it, especially me. I'm 34. It's like, you should know this by now. 8-year-olds are out here knowing their orientation and knowing this and this and that and whatever. I think it's nice for people to be open and save space for that. And I think that this is a kind of community that does. So I appreciate that personally. Oh, thank you, Heather. Your guides were a little on the rebellious side today. Yes, this is for a nice bath bomb or two. Love you, mean it. With the L-Y-M-I. I love it. I love that that's become a thing. Thank you, Wendy Olson, for creating that. And thank you, Heather, for the super chat. That's wonderful. And I love the little emojis that you put there with the sparkles and the butterfly. And your profile picture is like to die for. You're a true, like... Oh, man. Man. Alrighty. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, and yeah, so like another thing that I've always struggled with is as well, that kind of goes into play with, figuring out where you are and how to make sense of it, is for a long time I was confused as to why people would be like, well, I'm just not attracted to them, so, I'm just not attracted to them, so, and I'm like, what do you mean? And they'd be like, well, they're a great person, they just don't look like my type, so, and I thought it was just so shallow, like, why, what are you talking about? That they are, a good person and they're great, but they're not your type. And I'm like, you mean that they're in the friend zone, that they just feel like friends? And they're like, well, they have to feel like friends because of, how they look. And I'm like, huh? And I realized that for a lot of people in this world, it's very completely normal that if they're not, physically, they don't find you attractive, then sexually they don't find you attractive. And so they don't want to date you. And that blew my mind when I found that out, because I never had that experience, so I didn't know that was normal for a very long time in my life. I was like, oh, I thought that you're sexually attracted to someone because of something that you feel with them, and it literally has absolutely nothing to do with how they look. And I was told, like, well, that's why there's people that do sex work, or people that like fawn after the men on TV or something, like, oh, Henry Cavill, I just can't wait to get my hands on him. I wish I could get my hands on him, and I wish he liked me or whatever. And I realized they were giving those examples, like, that's why people want to have sex with them, because of how they look. Their attractiveness makes them want to have sex with them. And I was like, oh, that's so bizarre to me, because me wanting to have sex with someone, if I ever do, has literally absolutely nothing to do with that. Ever. Ever. And so learning those things about, there's a difference with physical attraction and sexual attraction. There's a difference, because in a lot of ways, physically, I would be more attracted to females and how women look than how men look. But sexually, I am not attracted to the idea of having sex with females, with women. I am attracted to that with men, again, if I am attracted at all, which is up for debate. So it's strange to kind of learn, what are all the spectrums, what are all the options, and you don't have to sit there and fit into a mold. It's okay if you physically find these people attractive, but then you sexually find these people attractive, and it's not the same for you. And it's okay if you have something here where you're not so sure that you are a super sexual being of sorts. It's okay. And so there's a lot of things that people aren't taught when we're young. And so all we know is, I'm supposed to be attracted to this or this. I'm supposed to feel this or this. This is what that looks like. Anything else isn't normal. So something's wrong with you if you're not that, or you're sick, or you got to figure it out, or you need to go get tests or stuff like that. And it can be, it's so confusing. And so trying to figure out, find yourself in that can be confusing. And I think that people who don't go through those battles, a lot of times I feel can say things or do things that talk down on the people who are going through the struggles and make them feel stupid or dumb or broken or defective or whatever. So, there's just, I have a lot of feelings on this, a lot of thoughts on this. I don't think I'm being particularly articulate right now. I think I'm more rambling because I didn't prepare to have this conversation today. This just kind of came up. I didn't prepare to have this conversation today, so I know I'm not being completely clear right now, and I apologize for that, but hopefully you understand what I'm getting at here. I missed some super chats here. Kitty and Lou. Emma, my 9-year-old, was singing This Microphone song to me last night, and gave it a spiffy dance. All three of us, Pink Pup included, love you and wish you the best. Kick Trauma's ass. Thank you, Kitty and Lou. Thank you, and I thank you for the super chat as well. I appreciate that. That's very kind. Very kind. Awesome. Oh, yeah, Joyce. Pick a team and play hard. No, I'm 46 and trying to figure it out. Good job, yeah. Thanks for sharing that, Joyce. Thanks for sharing that, opening up and sharing that, yeah. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I'm loving all the comments. It's very kind. People are very open, very, very supportive to each other, very kind. There's a lot of acceptance and things here. I like that. Yeah. Oh, and thank you again, Silver Wolf, for the little fox with the heart and the super chat. I appreciate that. Yeah, Heather, it's all emotional for me, is what Heather said, and same here. All emotional for me, too. I didn't realize there was a link, and I felt stupid for not realizing there was a link. But when you don't experience, that's the thing. When you don't experience things, whatever it is that you do experience, you just kind of assume everybody is the same, feels or thinks the same way you do. And then when you find out that's not the case, then it's like, whoa, well, then one of us must be wrong. And that's kind of how we're led to believe, and that's not how it is. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. Silver Wolf. Oh, Henry. I do think Henry Cavill is a good-looking man, but for me, it's weird. It depends on his role. I think he's a handsome Superman, and I think he's a handsome Witcher. But in general, outside of that, I'm like, oh, man. Lord. Which people say all the time. They're like, your boyfriend is a Mexican Clark Kent, especially when he wears his black glasses. Did he just get home at this very moment? Did you just get home at this very moment? Where's your glasses? Your black glasses? I think they're in the living room. I hate to put you on the spot when you just got in. It's just that we were literally just talking about you and your black glasses. Literally right the second we were. He just got home from work. I might put his little black glasses on and see. He just got home from work though. He probably got rained on. I don't know what kind of state he's in at the moment. Oh man. Heather, it seems like you and me, wherever we fall on all of the different spectrums, we might be the same. I'm feeling seen here. I'm feeling seen. Yeah, it reminds me of Shallow Hal, that movie. Yeah, Silverwolf. It does. It does. That makes sense. That makes sense. Ocean Song. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for that. I just lost your comment. Okay. I'm glad that your partner is accepting of you. I am too. I am too. I am too. Let's see. Yeah, see, Sexy Kitten, very normal about I have to have chemistry with someone, but also have to be physically attracted to them too. Very normal. That's what I found out was perhaps, quote unquote, more normal than what I go through. I won't say normal, I'll say more typical. More often that is the case than what I'm like. But yeah. Right, Court? Exactly. I struggle with the same thing, B. I've never understood the love at first sight thing and have never been attracted to anyone without knowing them deeply. Yeah, a lot of people, that applies. That applies. Right here, did you find your glasses? Not yet? Like, oh, Bodie here with... Something Bodie came in. Oh, hold on.
He was trying to give me his little chick.
Bodie, you were trying to give little Chickie. You were excited that Daddy got home and you wanted to bring him little Chickie. That was a very kind gesture, Bodie. It was very kind of you.
You gonna drop it?
You gonna drop it?
Yeah.
And he did. So we were gonna have you get your glasses real quick because we were joking about the Mexican Clark Kent.
Let me see if they're.
I think they're in the living room or den or whatever the hell room that is down there. Lucky Charms, hello, hello. Oh, I'm glad that I was able to be validating to some people on here. I'm so glad. Y'all have been validating to me. Oh, Natasha, I get emotional by all of your stories and that there's no judgment or bullying, just love and respect. That's really important to me. It's really important to me to have no judgment or bullying, just love and respect because of everything I've gone through in my life. I know what that's like. I don't want to be on that side. I don't want to be that person for anybody.
What you got on your microphone?
I got, for Pride Month, I put all the colors. Penelope is showing support for Pride Month.
Oh, but they're all eyes.
Yeah, because Penelope's eyeballs are the different makeup looks that Penelope wears.
Okay, I'm going to put them on real quick because I'm going to go eat.
Okay.
There.
All right, you're going to get more in the light because you're way out of the light.
Yeah.
You're not in the light. What is this? This is where you have to be. Okay.
Where's
yeah.
the camera? Over there.
Yeah, the camera's up there. Because, yeah, you got the butt chin.
And I see everything so blurry. But let me tell you why. Because I have my contacts and the glasses.
You have your contacts in right now?
Yeah, so it's so weird. Because I've never tried this before, so I can't read anything. I see the little colors and all that stuff, but all the letters are blurry.
Yeah.
Like there, I see, but like this.
Yep, you can't. Let me scroll down and see if anybody's written anything to you. If anybody's told you hey or whatever. Oh, Lucky Charms! Oh my God! Oh, thank you, Lucky Charms. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that was very kind. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
All the puppies coming.
Let's see. Jackie Vineyard. Yep, I see it.
Yeah.
The Mexican Clark Kent with your glasses.
I'll go put this away.
Yeah.
Just take this boy with me because he keeps on sniffing me, so I don't know.
Take it away. Keep on sniffing.
Gonna give him a little bit of steak.
You're gonna give him steak?
Yes.
Bodhi, you're gonna get steak?
Gonna get steak.
Natalie, ¿cómo estás? He said bien, como mucho hambre. So, very hungry. So, okay. Thank you, Lucky Charms. Positive energy for you, B and Julio and the rest of you. Y'all the best. You're the best, Lucky Charms. Everybody needs a Lucky Charms. Like, seriously, everybody needs a Lucky Charms. Man. Okay, I'm going to try. I know I've been told to not make it a big deal, that this is what you want to do, that you're allowed to do it and you're able to do it, and so I'm not supposed to make it too big of a deal. I just have a hard time not making it too big of a deal, because thank you and I appreciate it, and I feel like if I don't make it too much of a big deal, then you won't realize how much I appreciate it and how thankful I am, and I want you to know how thankful I am and how much I do appreciate it. And so I do have to make it a big deal, because it is a big deal. I can't make something not a big deal when it is a big deal. So thank you, Lucky Charms. Holy shit. Okay. Let me read the comments. Let me find myself where I was. Let's see. Elizabeth Me, relax, enjoy yourself. You're so positive. You draw positive to you. When it is right, you will know. That's very kind. Very, very kind. Jackie Vineyard, our favorite UPS driver. Hooray. Yep. Oh, man. Oh, Heather. See, she said, if you look in the chat way earlier, I even wrote, I see you. And I just said, I felt see. Y'all are witnessing. There's something here for me and Heather. I feel connected to all of y'all, though. I'm sure y'all know that. And that means a lot to me. It means an awful lot to me. Nancy Ramirez, hello. I didn't say hello to you yet. I didn't get to say hello to you yet. So hello. Let's see. Lathan, he dropped it on command. Yeah, Bodhi dropped it on command. We don't know if that's because he dropped it on command or if his jaw was already getting tired and he dropped it and it was a fluke, because I'm not being unkind to my little son, but he's not the brightest bulb in the box. So the fact that he did that was a surprise to me. Not like, yeah, of course he dropped it. He does things on command. It was a, son, are you in there? Thank you again, Lucky Charms. Thank you. Oh, man. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Why did y'all think that we had broken up? I don't know. Shit. Maybe because I've talked before about my exes and stuff on here plenty. So it might have, anytime I might have been talking about an ex, it could have been interpreted as me talking about him instead of an ex. So I could have been talking to an ex. That's one thing. And then Alma also, if it was anything talking about my sister or whatnot, she had a breakup more recently than I have, but maybe like a year or more ago, we might have talked about that. I don't know. Shit. I don't know. But yeah, no, we're not broken up. Sugar Sean, yeah, he does. Ha ha ha. Like 3 little laughing emojis. Oh, man. That's funny. It's just, and the funny thing was, I don't remember what happened. I think it was he put the glasses on for maybe a Q&A video or something a long time ago, and there were 2 people in the comments that wrote, he looks like a Mexican Clark Kent, and I died laughing, and I was like, do you? And so I was looking up pictures of Clark Kent and stuff, and I was like, I guess I could see that. I mean, obviously he doesn't look like Henry Cavill and vice versa. You know, they look different than each other, obviously. But I could see where people would have written that in the comments, and it made me laugh so much. So I was like, well, and I told him that, and he said actually with his ex that there was one time she had broken up with him, and then one of the Superman movies or whatever came out, and she asked for him back because she said that she saw the Superman movie and it reminded her of him, and she wanted him back. I'm not laughing at her. Okay, I'm not laughing at her. I'm laughing at that. The fact that happened years ago when that movie came out, and then 2 people in my comments said that some kind of way on one of the videos that he was in. And so I was like, that's 3 times this has happened now. Why? And it was funny. So I made him put on his glasses. Oh, man, it's funny. Okay, let me catch back up. Okay. Let's see. Let me drink some water too. I'm glad I didn't drink the water yet. If I had actually taken a sip, I would have all over the place. Brenda, I see it. Clarkitos. that might end up being a new nickname that I have to go with. Clarkitos. That was pretty brilliant. Brenda, that was pretty brilliant. I think he would find that funny. I think he would like that. Oh, that's awesome, Tiffany Honecker, that you do believe in love at first sight for you. And I think it happens to some people. I believe in it for happening to some people. I don't believe in it for me, because of how I'm configured. But I do believe in it for some people. I've heard a lot of people say that, and I think that's awesome. You said when you first saw your husband, you instantly fell in love. I love that for you. I do. I think that's brilliant. Like, anything where people can have that, like, true, romantic movie type feel, I think that that's awesome. I love that. I love that. Natalie, steak sounds bomb, right? Let's see. See, Lucky Charms B, shut the heck up. I'm trying. But thank you. Thank you, though. I'm trying. I'm at least getting better to train myself not to cry. But believe me, the impulse is there and I have to, like, swallow it and blink. Then I feel like I can handle it a little, kind of, maybe, sort of. Not really, but yeah, maybe. Oh, man. Breathe, love you, mean it. Yes. Yeah, I must have been talking about an ex or something for breakup stuff. Shit, I have no idea what I've said. But no, we haven't broken up yet. Hopefully not. It's been 3 years. I'm hoping not. Knock on wood, there hasn't been any indication for the need to. Neither of us have been unhappy. We haven't had arguments. We're on the same page with everything. So here's the hoping. Let's see. Yeah, chihuahuas can be a little silly at times. Yes. Yeah, Patricia McDonald, maybe it's okay to not know and go with the flow of the moment and enjoy who you're with and embrace it, what it is and how it happens and all that. Yep. Agreed. Let's see. I think he might have a Superman t-shirt, Joyce. I think he has one with the S. That he wears when he goes to the gym and works out or whatever. Not to wear it as in, like, I want to feel like Superman while I'm working out, but because he wears t-shirts to work out. Obviously, he doesn't wear t-shirts to work because there's a UPS uniform you wear to work. So, did B lose a bet? Not that I'm aware of, but it's possible it happened and I have no idea. But why? Why, Alicia? Lucky Charms. Y'all pray for me to get a man within 2 years. My eggs are getting old and I need many Lucky Charms. I want you to have many Lucky Charms. I want that for you. I do. So please, prayers to Lucky Charms that you may have many Lucky Charms in the future and find the man of your dreams. Yes. Putting it out there. We're all putting it out there to co-manifest with Lucky Charms. Silver Wolf, I'll throw some good juju your way, Lucky Charms. Wendy's like, me too. Do I want to have children? Not in absolutely 10,000 million bajillion years. Hell no. Doesn't mean I hate kids. I have 2 nieces and 2 nephews who I love. But no. I was telling that to people for years. Ever since I was a kid, I was telling people I don't want babies of my own. And they're, That's okay. You'll change your mind one day. You're still young. Bitch, I'm 34 now. My mind is made up even harder than it ever was before. Tell me how I'm going to change my mind. Tell me how you know me better than I know my damn self. Trisha, Nancy, Catherine. Tammy Hill, you take the time to talk to everyone. This is the reason why I like your channel. Plus, I really enjoy listening to what subjects you talk about. Well, thank you. I love talking to you. Obviously, I'm going to try to not make this too long of a live, but we'll see how it goes. Here I am, still talking up a storm because I cannot leave to save my soul because I so love hanging out with y'all. We've been on here so long, I don't even hear the music anymore. Has the music stopped? Yes. See? So, shuffle it. Oh, Brenda, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. You said, hello, B. Hello back to you. Thank you. Thank you. That was very kind of you for the super chat. Awesome. Awesome. Silver Wolf, I've been with my husband longer than his first 2 marriages combined. Boom. That is a boom moment. Lauren Myers, same. No crotch fruit for me. Yeah, no crotch fruit for me. Hashtag no crotch fruit team. Team no crotch fruit. I mean, for everybody who has kids and or wants kids, I want that for you. Basically, I want people to have what they want. If people don't want to have kids, I don't want them to feel pressured to have it and feel selfish to have them. But if people want kids, I want them to be able to have that. I want them to be able to have the joy that they want to have from that, the experience that they want to have from that. And I don't want them to have to go through 18,000 million trillion steps and all this money to get there. I just want them to be able to have what they want. So I want that for everyone, both ways. Let's see. It's Lathan. Lies! Oh, man. Sure, Sean. Damn, I felt that beat. That's funny. Let's see. Heather's like, what the fuck? Crotch fruit? Yeah, so about that. My sister, 6 years ago, when she had her baby, she called, it's this child is the fruit of my loin. Have you ever heard that old phrase, that old adage, this is the fruit of my loin? The fruit of your loin means crotch fruit, does it not? So she would call her crotch fruit, and so crotch fruit just became what you call your children on this channel a lot, and it's not in a derogatory way. It's not trying to be mean to them. It's just a strange, loving title for them. So yes, crotch fruit. Yeah, Lion Myers. Oh, Heather, you don't know about crotch fruit? Yeah, yep. Heather's learning the ways. Crotch goblins. Terravogel crotch goblins. I like it. I like it. Oh man, y'all, this has been a great time. I'm looking up and I'm seeing that we've been live for 1 hour and 41 minutes and 55 seconds. So I think that it's about time to wrap it up and call it a day for me here. Need to get in there. I would like to eat myself. I have not eaten lunch. Technically, I ate what would be considered brunch because I had an ass of Greek yogurt and granola and whatever else I put in there, and I ate a bucket load of it, and I ate half of it before one of my first session today, and I ate the second half of it after my second session today. And so technically I kind of had lunch, but it was all just one very long, continuous, broken up breakfast. So I want to eat too. I can tell he's eating in there, and I'm like, oh. You ever been in a place where you're like, I think I need to eat, but I'm not that hungry, so it's okay, until you start smelling other people's food, and then you're like, okay, so now I'm about to be hangry. I'm going to be a hangry bitch. I'm going to be a very hangry bitch. Where's the food? And it just like comes on all of a sudden. That's where I'm at right now, okay? That is where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Y'all slap that like button, please. Thank you for being a great cheerleader here. Channel cheerleader, Chrissy Z Creations. Very, very kind. Very kind. Oh, man. Let's see. Sexy kittens with me. I'm 53 and never wanted to have kids. I feel you. I feel you. What's my favorite skincare product? Retin A Micro. Tretinoin Micro Cream. It's a prescription thing, though. But I find it on a website that I get it without a prescription. Let me find that. So, let me pull this up for you. Micro. Well, come on. I'm going to find it for y'all. Hold on. No, not the 0.1. Oh, here, hold on. Is that what I need to do? Micro gel. No, okay, cream. I'm finding this for y'all. I'm sorry. I'm finding it for y'all. I don't like telling y'all things that I use or I do without giving you a link. Like when y'all are like, oh, what about the cards? And I give you a link. And oh, what about the pasties that you wear here? I give you a link. So I'm going to find the link here. Is this it? Is this what I use? I think this is what I use, right? Nope, that's not the micro. You know what? Quit being a pain in the ass. I'm going to find the micro, and I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to give it to you. Quit with this bullshit. I know you're on here. I know you're somewhere. Okay. For fuck's sake, I think I found it. I did. Okay. So, if you don't know anything about Retin A or tretinoin cream, then please do not get this until you have researched it through and through and you've learned all about it, because this is something that can really irritate your skin, hurt your skin, and do harm to it if you do not use it correctly and if you do not start very slow. So I'm just putting all of that out there about starting slow. So here is where I, let me put it over here. So here's the link to what I use. It is my favorite product. If you use this, you have to use sunscreen every day. Wear sunscreen, and enough sunscreen every day that it's gonna work. Like a quarter of a teaspoon, like enough, a lot, which you're gonna feel like is a lot, but that's the only way, because otherwise you're gonna fuck yourself over. So I'm saying this is a very particular nitty gritty thing, usually available only by prescription, and so you have to be careful. You have to be knowledgeable. I recommend Hot and Flashy's channel. Let me find her here on YouTube, because she does great videos, not only about Retin A and how to use it properly and all of that, but she does great videos on good sunscreens that you can wear alone or under makeup really well. And so she helps break things down for people, but literally, this, for you say, what's my favorite skincare product? This is my favorite skincare product. And sunscreen would be my second favorite skincare product. So absolutely yes for this. So I have given you that stuff, but look into it, read up on it, research it. Don't just, you know all the things, So, okay, let me go back up and see, because I know it was ending. Randy Harrison, you got me. Okay. Let's see. Let me just try to skim through. I'm trying to skim through. Lucky Charms tells me to go eat. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna go eat. I am. Okay, I'm just reading through. Adiós, a comer. Sí. Ya voy. Okay, so I'm already gonna, okay. Randy, we're using probably about the same stuff. The reason why I like the micro and not the regular is because the regular makes my face break out in red because my face skin is way too sensitive for it. It's angry. The micro, my face can tolerate much better. Much better. Okay. Sugar Sean, I wonder if it's a southern thing to say an ass is something when we're describing a huge amount. I don't know. Is that limited to just the South? Because I sure as hell do that. But maybe it is the South. Is that not normal? Are other people like, what the fuck is that? Because, yeah, that's what I do. Okay. Let's see. All right. People are saying go eat. I'm going to go eat. Okay, I've caught up on the comments. All right, y'all have the links. I'm going to go eat. Thank y'all for everything, and thank you, Silver Wolf, for the super chat with the little bye and the cute little the fox, or is it a puppy? Is it a fox or a puppy? It's a cute animal, okay? Thank y'all for being here. Y'all lasted here almost 2 hours. Holy cow. Thank you, and love you, mean it. Bye, love you, mean it. Bye, love you.